Did you get an Instant Pot recently? Or maybe like a long time ago and you've only pulled it out like once or twice? Or maybe it's still in its box? I'm gonna show you like the easiest thing to make in the Instant Pot. We're gonna make refried beans in the Instant Pot. Like the best refried beans you've ever tasted. So come with me into my kitchen and I will teach you how. What is going on? Okay, back to the beans. I have the 6-quart variety. The one that sings, apparently. So before you even get started, make sure that your bowl, your insert is in, and that your sealing ring is in place. That is a big thing. So you start out by pouring in your beans. I like to just swish them around real quick and just make sure that there aren't any half ones. I pick those out. Okay. Next, you're gonna pour in your water. I have three quarts. Next, I'm going to use my pepper. I'm gonna grind it in there. Get some salt out of it. Super cute salt thing. I don't know, is it like a crock or something? I don't know. Anyways. And then you can put in as much minced garlic as you want. I usually put in 2 tablespoons. But that's because my family loves garlic. If yours doesn't, feel free to not use as much. I would still suggest using some. Then we're gonna put in just a little bit of olive oil, just so it doesn't like foam up quite as much. I'll put your lid on. And then you're gonna make sure that it's on sealing and not venting. Okay, now that you've got it all sealed and everything in there, you're gonna push the manual button or the pressure cook button. And you're gonna add 30 minutes on the timer. And that's okay. So your pot beeped. Now what do? You come over here. Scary as it may be. Okay. So it took 6 minutes for my float valve to go down after I vented it. So let's open it up. So as you can see, it's still bubbling in there. I'm just gonna stir it just a little bit, just to make sure none of them are stuck to the bottom. Now comes the hard part. You have to wait 30 minutes for the beans to soak up all that lovely juice before you drain it out. Now we wait. Now for the fun part of making them refried beans. So I have my blender, stick blender here. It's made by Hamilton Beach. I love it. I just barely got it and I don't know how I lived so long without it. So I will link a similar one down below in the description. But here we go. Your beans. I'm going to show you how I store them in my freezer. So I have quart-sized baggies. And then you grab any like probably 2-cup container, and I open up the Ziploc and hold down the zipper part. The reason I do this is so it holds it open, holds it upright, so there's not beans getting everywhere. And I fold the top down so that there's not beans getting on the zipper part when I go to close it. A can of refried beans, it's normally like 1.75 cups. And so I just do 2 of these, just not quite as full. And I put them in the bag, zip them up, lay them flat in my freezer, and then I've got a little container in there that I stand them upright like a file system after they've frozen for a few minutes. So that's